far when my biological didn't bother taking care of this.
All right, people, you already know it's chaos. 10-game win streak over 2000 BC. Looking for that 11-game win streak. Matched up with High Rise over here. So let's get it in. We got Dallas.
That's where you're wrong. But give the man a and he's gone.
Going to Minnesota. It's gonna be a battle.
All right. Hopefully, because the other two games for the slaughter.
Dennis Smith Jr. He's gonna tear it up.
Fuck.
Wiggins is gonna be Wiggin. Okay.
Home court belongs to the Timberwolves in this one as we bring you a Western Conference matchup here live from the Target Center in Minneapolis. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is
Maxi Kleber. Looks like Dallas is going to take the L against the Rockets.
It's Kevin Harlan joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Adrian Payne.
I've also got to say, Steve, that I really like how he's able to adapt defensively to really whatever the situation is. There are a number of ways he can come at you at that end of the floor.
Now here's Teague. Butler goes in.
Defensive foul, idiot.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Wiggins from outside. Shot is off. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Well, let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Sam Mitchell. Doris, what's the news?
Yes, Kevin, we talked about how you can slow down this very formidable offensive team. He told me it's all about following the scouting report. Saying we have so much information nowadays, where guys shoot best, where they maybe don't shoot as well. We provide that to our players, and it's incumbent upon them, and of course us as a coaching staff, to try to take away what they do best. Guys, we'll see if they can take them out of their groove tonight. Back to you.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the report and coach's plan here tonight. A good one, guys.
And I agree with him. I think he's determined not to let the opposing offense dictate tempo. And I think that is a good game plan.
That's the only plan, really, Greg and Kevin. I mean, they cannot allow that offense to run wild. This game has to be played on their terms.
He had such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Three from Matthews. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Wiggins kicks to T.
Wiggins is Wiggin, huh?
Gibson setting the pick for T.
Wiggins is Wiggin.
Butler passes to T. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Teague's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Barnes dishes to Powell. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his
Jeff
way through
Towns.
traffic.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Teague with the ball, guarded now by Barnes. Unloads from 9, and it's good. On through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Teague pitch to Towns. This is his first free throw of the game.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws. He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game. The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game. That's good from Barnes. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Teague kicks to Butler. Back to Teague. Here's the 3. That's good. Teague's got 6.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay
Was that an air ball? I think it was. What the fuck you doing?
Gained possession.
Kirk Kapinski.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds in this game. He kicks it to Barnes. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Number 1. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
The rebounds, white pal.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
What the fuck are you doing?
Rebounded
What
by
are
the
you
Timberwolves.
doing?
Outside Butler. The kick out to Teague. And stolen by Nowitzki. Number 1.
There you go, Dennis
Boom,
Smith.
he jams it straight down.
Junior.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
Wiggins, covered by Barnes. They get it back.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the foul on Cole Aldridge. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. The Mavericks call time here.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a
David Measure.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Nowitzki for 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Teague pitch to Wiggins. Teague with the ball. Handed now by Barnes. A nice shot by Teague.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
Mavericks trailed by 5. Matthews left side. Drills it from outside. Matthews has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
There you go, Clay Matthews.
Another thing I love about him is his willingness to really get in there and mix it up. I mean, put his body on the line if that's what it's going to take to make a play.
Here's Butler. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Butler's got his second bucket.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Number 1. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his third rebound on the night. Three-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Dallas. Howell's got his third rebound tonight. To the paint, number 1. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Kicks it to Wiggins. And the 3 off target.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
There you go.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Making a change here. 1:16 left in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Towns. Ball's knocked loose. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here.
Get in there, David.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And here are the Mavericks now. It's Matthews on the wing. Curl. Back to Matthews. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by T.
Get up, bro.
The Timberwolves made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Down low. Gibson with the steal. Butler with the ball. Matthews covering. Gibson passes to T. And the 3 ball is good. T's got 12 points in the game.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Out of bounds. Minnesota
What
takes
are you
possession.
doing, Curry?
And the Timberwolves with possession here. A 3-pointer, Wiggins, and that's not going to go. That'll do it for the first quarter. Some grinded out.
Yeah, see, this is the type of game I'm going to be playing.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another, as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defense.
You've got C.J. McCollum. Gorgie Dang is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Gibson in at power forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Curry's checked in for Dallas.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Back to Jones. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. They grab their own miss. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Timberwolves have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripes tonight. Mavericks making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. Mavericks trailed by 4. There's Noel, and it's blocked by Aldridge. They retain possession. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
He just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Butler kicks to Towns, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Butler with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Timberwolves missed out on some chances at the line today. 0-6 of 11. Mavericks making a switch here. Here's Barnes, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And I know something else the fans love about him is the way he's capable of going straight over the top of a defender for some monster throwdowns. I mean, we're talking about posterization with capital letters.
That's good from Barnes. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Noel. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
So it's Minnesota now. The Mavericks making the shot. Wiggins from outside. Here's Towns. No good. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. He dishes it to Curry. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Passes to Barnes. Curry. Back to Barnes. And there's the feed to Curry. Kept alive. Noel.
Hey, go get up there, big boy.
Yeah, he's just going all up there out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Minnesota making a switch. Dallas calls timeout.
Minnesota. I don't know why you keep pausing it. It's called timeout for a reason, bro. Gotta take a piss. I'm fucking doing shit. Don't keep fucking pausing. This shit is annoying as fuck.
Andy Foy, he's checked in for Dallas. Correa comes in for Curry. T dishes to Butler. Back to T. Shot to stop the run. Here's Towns. Makes it off the glass.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
how about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And now, in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Ejected by T. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. He feeds it to Butler. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. He's 0-1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And the first one's a big group substitution now for Minnesota. Damian Lillard's checked in for Rush. Turner comes in for Adrian Payne. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Gorgie Dang. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Cole Aldrich. So it's the Mavericks now. It's stolen by Jones. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Dallas. I see him. Now here's Barnes. 10 points for him. Dallas, no good that time either. Here's Bielitsa. He's covered by Matthews. Three-pointer, Butler. And it's Randy Foye with the rebound. Powell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Nowitzki, no good.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
From deep three-point range, and Dang gets it to go. Jang's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics.
There you
this
go.
game is still yet to be determined. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 1. It's Bielitsa. There's the block. Here's Powell. He's got 6. Releases.
That's a big
and the
block.
rejection by
Big
James.
Equal to Cinder block.
Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Here's Finney Smith. Farrell passes to Kerr. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Minnesota's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly.
With that lag all of a sudden.
And they double up Butler. Poked away.
Thank you. Come again.
And stolen by Barnes. A finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
There you go, Big Dan.
Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Minnesota calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
group substitution now for Minnesota. And in rush, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. Adrian Payne comes in for Evan Turner. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Aldridge in for C.J. McCollum. T, guarded by Kerr. Butler kicks to Wiggins. From past the arc, they get it back. Here's Gibson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Farrell passes to Finney Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Noel's checked in for Randy Ford. Off the inbound. And it's Noel missing.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Gibson dishes to T. Pass to Wiggins. Back to T. From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by T. And now Minnesota on the fast break. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. A different look for Dallas. Nowitzki's checked in. And Barea subbed in for Curry. And so T gets 2 free throws. Mavericks trailed by 4. Back to Nowitzki. 3-pointer. And he gets it to go. Nowitzki's got 8 points. 17 seconds left in the first half. Teague against Matthews. And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. And so T hits 2 free throws.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Nowitzki kicks to Barnes. 3 from Matthews.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Timberwolves on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Cole Aldridge. 16 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop.
Fuck out of here with
Don't
that fucking
hesitate.
stupid
Keep
full
firing
court
from out
press
there.
bullshit.
When the shots
God, this
falling
shit
like
is
this.
annoying as fuck.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade.
Damn.
Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Mavericks. They've got J.J. Barea, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4-man position. Butler from outside. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Mavericks trailed by 3. Matthews with it. Picked up by Teague. Matthews passes to Nowitzki. Gibson with the steal. Matthews with the steal. And Nowitzki with a clear path to the basket. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 1-point game. The kick out to Matthews.
There you go.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Number 1. Teague covering. 5 on the clock. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Pass to Barnes. Wiggins with some nice D.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Now here's Wiggins. Matthews with the steal.
Turnover's a big part of why they've lost the lead this quarter.
Hey guys, they've given up 4 points already off those miscues, and that's part of what has led to this run. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, created havoc out there.
Noel's checked in for Dallas. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Mavericks leading to the middle. Here's Barnes.
There you go.
Went for the two-hander on that
slam. Every time
That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Minnesota making some changes. Turner comes in for Adrian Payne, and it's C.J. McCollum in for
around it, though.
Jones dishes to Teague. Sinks the triple. Teague's got 19 points. Barnes kicks to Nowitzki. Sinks that one from the post. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And the crisp passing.
Bro, I can't even hear anything you're saying.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Jones for 3. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Nowitzki inside. And stolen by Jang. Right side Teague. Back to Wiggins. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Wiggins has got 7.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Teague on the double team. Dallas moving it around. Barnes can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Matthews with the steal. Barnes passes to Matthews. Number 1. Towns with the steal. From 12 feet out. Offensive rebound. Off with the layup. The Mavericks trailer. Matthews into the lane. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
You do a full court press at the end of the game, not the whole game, every single second. That means you can't play defense, bro. Look at the last score. It was like 76-25.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. For Minnesota, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Butler kicks to Bielitsa. Back to Butler. The dish now to Crawford. There's the 3. No luck. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Knocked away. And Curry, here we go. Minnesota with the rebound.
What the fuck? That was Stefan's brother.
So far in the game. Crawford passes to Bielitsa. Towns kicks to Butler. Bielitsa. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely
Close it out.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And so here is Dallas. They lead by 1. 1:41 left to play in the third. And the basket by Curry.
There you go.
The Timberwolves shooting just 35%. They've got to get better.
There you go.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Yeah, he'll make the walk of shame back to the bench. He gets to watch the rest from the sideline.
Mavericks making a switch here. Boreas checked in. Deep 2 from Crawford. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. So it's the Mavericks now. It's a 3-point game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
That's the line for 2.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Now here is Harris. Now the pass to Mejri. Feeds it to Harris. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Outside for Barea. Shot clock at 6. Mejri. He passes to Barea. But they get it back. Second chance shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. A different look for Dallas. Barnes comes in for Harris. And Barea subbed in for Curry. That one is no good. On the wing, Wiggins. He nails it. And we're tied up. Wiggins has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the lead and finish at the rim.
And Matthews kicks to Noel.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
The Mavericks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Outside Teague. Back to Jones. Outside Teague for the lead. Teague's got 22 points.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Timberwolves lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
What a tremendous showing all through this game.
You know, they've also been very good from the free throw line. I mean, that's been a very important part of what they've done today.
Evan Turner is out there with Gorgie Dang. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Cole Aldrich. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Dallas calls timeout. Checked in for Evan Turner. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Rick Carlisle was going over with his team in that last huddle. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Wiggins, right side, leads him in there. And stolen by Nowitzki. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Curry dishes to Nowitzki. Back to Curry. He kicks it to Nowitzki. And Gibson sends it back.
John Mel Gibson.
Dallas will retain possession. Here's Curry. And Brandon Rush gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Curry against T. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Curry passes to Noel. Back to Curry. Clock is at 3. Barnes covered by Wiggins.
There you go.
And there's Barnes. That's
boys.
good on the assist by Curry. And it's a 4-point Maverick lead. Kicks it to T. Back to Gibson. He dishes it to Butler. Timberwolves passing it around. Passes it to Wiggins. Butler kicks to Wiggins. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And they're just raining threes.
I love the full-court press. I love it.
You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own.
Eating it up.
And another thing about his game that's really noticeable is how well he handles defensive pressure when he's getting his shot off. He's a very composed shooter.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the
There
defense
you
knows
go.
it. I mean,
Eat it up,
fully
eat it up,
stressed out
eat it
trying
up,
to stop
eat
the
it up.
three-point shot, and still haven't been able to do it.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
The feed to Butler. Let's go. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. And that's now 10 points for Tyus Jones.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of
full-court
game
press.
than
Keep
what we
doing
saw
it, bro.
early
Keep
on.
doing it.
No question about
No
it. I mean, these
defense.
teams are
That's what it
really
means.
battling hard now.
No
Rising
defense.
high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
From deep. Butler can't get that one to fall. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Nowitzki with the screen on Teague. He feeds it to Nowitzki.
There you go.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Nowitzki. 8 rebounds and 3 steals. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
You better get in there.
And really, the fact that he's making it look so effortless while he's doing it.
Dallas calls timeout.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you play and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
When you can play a game, again, with no full-court press, then it'll be cool. That just means it's no defense. I'm sorry, it's a fact. And you're on mute, so I can't hear anything you say, bro.
So neither attempt will fall that time for
Dirk Diggler.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
Dishes to Butler. Back to Teague. Pass to Wiggins. Feeds to Teague. Outside Butler. Pass to Wiggins. And that misses. That would have put him up. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And Matthews kicks to Barnes. That's tipped. Back to Wiggins. Butler. Wiggins left side. Another miss by Minnesota.
It's unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
It's Curry with the drive. Nowitzki. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
I don't go for that lag shit all of a sudden. That's some bullshit.
Teague against Matthews.
There you go.
And it's Dallas with another.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside,
this guy
they'll be
always
in big
puts
trouble.
up a battle with us, and we love it. And we always put up a battle with him. No quitters allowed. NQA, it's the new group. You gotta join it. No quitters allowed. And that's why we roll. It doesn't matter what you do at the end of the game. It's nothing personal. It's a game. But during the game, it's personal. No, I'm just kidding. It's not personal. But things get heated, so fuck it. What are you gonna do? Come on, let's close this out, Wiggins.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Teague kicks to Butler. Butler can't get that one to fall.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Really an extraordinary game for Barnes. 19 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact a little more so than they did in the first half.
I don't know what is
And
a
defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
The offensive rebound. Mavericks leading by 8. Matthews dishes to Barnes. And Matthews kicks to Barnes. The pass to Curry. Nowitzki. A fader. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Yeah, it's a blood clot.
Nowitzki outside. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And it's
that's a 10-point lead. Let's go with a minute left.
What a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you've got to take it and make it.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're trailing by 10. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Evan Turner, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. A three-pointer, Wiggins, but they recover it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Barnes with it, now defended by Wiggins. Curry passes to Noel, and the foul on Cole Aldridge. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Noel. Timberwolves trail by 12. Minute 20 left in the game. Back to Teague to stop the drought. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Dallas leading by 12. The dish to Matthews. He passes to Nowitzki. A three-pointer off the mark.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Butler attacking. Outside Teague. On the wing, Wiggins. Outside Butler.
Also, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
First free throw is good.
That was a good game, though. It was a battle.
And so he makes both from the line.
David,
and you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
It's tipped from 12 feet out. They get it again.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Devin Harris has checked in for J.J. Barea.
No, he hasn't. Shut up.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
That free throw
Juan
good
Barea.
from Barea.
Jose Juan Barea. That's why his name is JJ.
Second free throw, no good.
I'm sure he would have liked to have nailed all of them at the stripe, but that should be good enough to end this thing.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth. At the line for your Timberwolves, Cole Aldridge.
First one falls for him. Mavericks making a switch here. And so Teague hits 2 free throws. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Nowitzki's shot is no good.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Defensive foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
Fuck the foul.
Cole Aldridge.
Get this shit done.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. And so Teague gets 2 free throws. Noel with it. He kicks to Barnes.
Timberwolves foul. At the line for Mavericks, 2 shots.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 9. Barnes hits them both. Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 10. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, you like the fight
only 4
all the way to the end, but let's face it, guys, this one's over.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I really think you shouldn't be allowed to call timeout to late in the ball game if there's no chance for it to do any good on the scoreboard.
With Johnny Beerton, Uncle Beerton, and Simon Beerton, so it's alright, yo, your family. High Rise thinks he's a G, but he's really an OG, blowing that OG push. He's a G and an OG, so fuck him.
Wiggins from outside. Shot is no good.
I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
Yeah, I'd echo that. I mean, we're witnessing something special here today.
A better game than the last
so
two.
No problem for Dallas as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them.
And Dirk's the player of the game. We already know. Hit like 2 or 3 threes. Kurt Kopinski, Dirk Diggler, Solomon Hill, Solomon Measury, David Measury. Dirk, a double-double with 5 assists and 3 steals.